Hello, and welcome to another Contemplative Living. Where on Sunday mornings we're live on YouTube, but we simulcast it on many channels after the fact. But we come here to talk about, how to bring contemplative concepts of spiritual growth into our everyday life. So that's what we're here to talk about. Now, today, we're going to talk about how this is the time for seekers to receive. There are so many of us that are seekers of our own true nature and our own divine self. And Spirit once said to me, enter the stillness within and find that space of pure connection. Open yourself to the higher good in others. So, in order for us to talk about this, we need to talk about entering the stillness and finding who we really are. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get to it.
Welcome. Now creating a life of peace. This is Contemplative Living with David Bennett. Contemplations and reflections to help with spiritual living. This podcast is made possible by dharmatalks.com.
All right, so we are all seekers in one way or another. We're all seeking to be who we truly are meant to be, right? We all want to live a life of authenticity and of being who we really, really are. So our seeking mind is always looking until we come back to ourselves, to what's alive for us in the moment. Our seeking mind is a curious creature. It really is. It's constantly yearning for answers. We're always searching for meaning in that vast expanse of existence. It's an insatiable wanderer, always on the lookout for something beyond ourselves. And that's the beauty of it. In our relentless pursuit of knowledge and fulfillment, we often forget to turn inward and listen to what truly resonates within us in this present moment. We get caught up chasing after, all kinds of external validation. And we lose touch with our own desires, our own passions along the way. But there comes a time when we must pause amidst that, cease that quest that's just constantly pulling us and reconnect with ourselves. That place where life pulsates within us. It's like finding a hidden oasis within the desert of endless seeking. An oasis brimming with authenticity, our own raw emotion and untamed dreams. When we return to what's alive for us in this moment, it's as if everything falls into place. The noise fades away, replaced by gentle whispers that guide us toward our true path. In this sacred space of self-discovery lies immense potential waiting to be unleashed. We really want to explore different perspectives and soak up the experiences like a sponge. We're thirsty for knowledge. But remember to return home occasionally. That's what it's really all about. Not as someone who has found all the answers. So we don't want to return home as this know-it-all, but rather as someone who embraces uncertainty and revels in embracing new possibilities. Ultimately, it's through this continuous dance between exploration and introspection that seekers truly receive. Receiving wisdom from the journey while remaining open to whatever awaits us, whatever's coming next. So we have this unquenchable desire, this unquenchable drive to discover and explore. I know after my spiritual experiences, I have this thirst to find answers. And it's driven me, and many times in my life, I've been driven by this need to understand this greater expansive awareness that is a part of the universe and is a part of me. And simply sitting releases all measures of lack and desiring. And we just desire nothing but sitting. So we're talking about stillness. We're talking about simply sitting and releasing the lack and desiring nothing. So, we're constantly striving and chasing after success because that's what culture has taught us. It's taught us to go after success and to work hard and to get there. And it may seem counterintuitive to advocate for a moment of just pure stillness, yet within the art of simply being lies an opportunity for seekers to receive profound revelations. Picture this, if you may. You find yourself in a serene spot, surrounded by nature's gentle whisper. No distractions, no obligations tugging at your attention, just you and the present moment. As you settle into your seat, something magical happens. The weight of expectations lift from your weary shoulders, and in this space of no need, no lack, where contentment reigns supreme, your mind begins unraveling its secrets. When we relinquish the shackles that bind us to desire, that distract us from what truly matters, inner growth, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities. It's through these moments of intentional non-action that clarity draws upon us like a sunrise, or the painted skies and hues that we've never witnessed. We recently went to a Van Gogh exhibition, and the skies and the clouds and the stars were just amazing. So when we take these moments of non-action, that's what's available to us. As if time ticks on unnoticed while we sit lost in thought or drifting through serenity itself. Many times answers may emerge from the unexpected depths within our souls, and the universe conspires to whisper forgotten truths directly to our receptive hearts when we surrender control over outcomes. So let go of ambition's relentless pursuit and embrace stillness. Embrace stillness. And allow the stillness to be your silent companion on this journey of walking on earth. And seek solace, not by busyness, but by quiet reflection. Because that's the key to unlocking the hidden treasures that our divine nature holds for us. So, there's nothing to desire, nothing to change or fix during times of stillness. When we're sitting, or when we're doing walking meditation, or any time that we reach out for the divine within us, there is no desire. There's nothing to grasp. You know, we don't need to fix anything. We can just simply be. And that is powerful in itself, just being. So each moment of practice encompasses enlightenment, and each moment of enlightenment encompasses practice. So when you think about it, process and goal are inseparable. It's like a giant hoop. Now, when I lived outside Sedona and the grandmothers were trying to teach me how to be a human being, they gave me the example of the hoop because the hoop is an unending circle. It goes around and around. But not only does it go around and around, but it also it's constantly looking outward in 360 degrees and at the same time looking inward in 360 degrees. And that's so much like our practice, so much how we can live our lives, where we're constantly aware outward and inward at the same time. And that as we practice and we have those moments of expansive stillness, that we also have the stillness is a part of us. So the practice encompasses expansiveness, enlightenment, and that enlightenment boisters and buoys up and supports our practice. So think of it as a never-ending circle that we live in, and that it can only expand. It can only expand. So break through conventional thinking that is confined by the barrier of dualism. You know, if we recognize that reality exists on a continuum rather than within fixed boundaries, you know, I invite you to explore non-local consciousness, because when we realize that reality is greater than what we just physically perceive, we break through the confines of dualism. You know, this thought of self and our higher self. We are one and all. So seekers have an opportunity to explore the uncharted territories and discover profound truths hidden beneath those superficial thoughts that our culture tends to pound into us, that we're these separate individuals. So by transcending dualistic thinking, seekers can unlock newfound insights about themselves and their place in the universe. And we can become conduits for unity instead of divisions. You know, bridging the gap between religions, philosophies, all of the physical stuff, and fostering harmony in this fragmented world. You know, our journeys begin with questioning, with wonder. And we question those preconceived notions that, this is the way it's supposed to be. And we embrace paradoxes as gateways to enlightenment. You know, we need to venture beyond limited binaries. They only when we receive and allow ourselves to receive what we seek, that's when that boundless realm where answers are not finite but ever-evolving mysteries await our exploration. And it allows us to expand ourselves into the great mystery. So it is time for seekers to receive. That time is now. And experiencing beyondness amid the passage of time and change is a wonder. Anytime that I go into the light, especially I do this for clients all the time, I connect with their light essence and help them. But anytime I do that, I experience that beyondness, that expansive quality of unity, of oneness. And it is a wonder. It's a beautiful place. And it's available to all of us because this is the time for seekers to receive. And that's my message. That's my message for everyone, is that we don't have to go seeking so much because it's available to us now. We're all seekers, just like I said at the beginning, and we're all looking for ways to bring it into our daily lives. So let's do it. Let's keep moving in that direction. I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste.
Thank you for listening today to Contemplative Living with David Bennett. Please be sure to subscribe, listen, and share with your friends wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the Podbean app. You can find the links to these on David's website, dharmatalks.com, on the Contemplative Living page. Have a blessed week.